I'm Cadet Ryan White from the Fayette County High School, and I'll be serving as your narrator for this evening. Cadets, on your feet. The Cadet Creed.
The Cadet Creed.
I'm a armed
JCLC cadet. I was myself very grateful for my family, country, school, and the Corps of Cadets. I am loyal and patriotic. I am the future of the United States of America. I do not lie, cheat, or steal, all to be accountable for my actions and deeds. I will always practice good citizenship and patriotism. I will work hard to improve my mind and strengthen my body. I will seek the mental leadership and stand prepared to uphold the Constitution of America and life. May God grant me strength to always live life free.
You may be seated. I have the pleasure of introducing our guest speaker, Trooper Jaquez Willis. Trooper Jaquez Willis is a proud native of Columbus, Georgia, and a 2018 graduate of Kendrick High School. During his time at Kendrick, he was an active member of the Cherokee Battalion JROTC program for 4 years, demonstrating early leadership and commitment to service. Following high school, Trooper Willis attended Columbus Technical College for 1 year. Driven by a deep passion for helping others, he chose a career in law enforcement, pursuing his goal of becoming a Georgia State Trooper. In 2021, he attended and successfully graduated from the Georgia State Patrol Academy as a part of class number 111. Since graduating in 2022, Trooper Willis has served with the Georgia State Patrol, diligently patrolling the state's highways to uphold the agency's core values of wisdom, justice, and moderation. As a member of a statewide agency, he has jurisdiction throughout Georgia with primary duties including patrolling interstate highways and providing SWAT team support to rural regions. Dedicated to his role in public safety, Trooper Willis actively works to reduce crime, apprehend offenders, and respond to both natural and man-made disasters. His commitment was recently recognized when he was selected to serve on Governor Brian Kemp's security detail for a 60-day special assignment. In addition to his law enforcement duties, Trooper Willis values education and community support. He established an educational grant aimed at helping recent graduates reach their full potential. A proud alumni of the Muskogee County School District, he plans to continue serving the state of Georgia for many years. Trooper Willis's accomplishments include earning the Georgia State Patrol Diploma, receiving the 2022 Top Performance Award, and recognition for enforcing occupant protection laws with 540 seatbelt citations issued. I'd like to introduce you all to Trooper Jaquez Willis. Give him a round of applause.
I can pretty much speak without a mic. Appreciate it again. Like you said, I'm Trooper Jaquez Willis. I'm assigned to Post 34 from Manchester, Georgia. I graduated Trooper School on April 29th, 2022. So now I just hit 3 years on being on a full trooper on the road. Like you said, I was honored. I served #1 in the state of Georgia in occupant protection for 2022. He said 540. My second year was 2023. That was 783. First place again in the state of Georgia, and I just hit it again for 2024 at 1,004 seatbelts for the state of Georgia, 3 years in a row, being the top performers of the last 3 years. It's an honor and a privilege to be in front of you all. Time is the most important thing, and my time and your time is the most important thing, so that's one of the things I really appreciate from all of you. That's the most important thing. They've been asking me for the past couple of years to come on by to give some encouragement words, and far as going forward with your future, and for being in this program. Yes, I graduated in 2018. I was in the program. I did my commitment. I did my time. I enjoyed it. These are the type of things that I did. I came to camp. I served in the everything else that I had to do. So my time was very rewarding. I made it continue on to my life after me graduating high school. I knew that was something that I had to do, and that it was one way for me to serve, whether that was in the armed services or me coming over to law enforcement. So I decided to go in law enforcement. I've enjoyed my career so far. I've worked very hard in my career as it is and as of now, and I'm going to continue to keep on providing. I can say this program has benefited a lot for me. I have enjoyed it much, and I continue to keep on enjoying it, and that's why as an alumni, it's further me going back, remembering where I came from and where I'm going to next. So, you know, one of the most recent things that I did, I gave two graduating seniors from my high school a check that came out of my own pocket. 2 checks the money came out of my own pocket to continue their education for us going forward, for them going to college or going to somebody's military or what. So that's something that I did out of my own pocket. I mean, it's a lot that I can really say for us with this program. It really is. You know, I want you all to enjoy your time while you in it. And where the seniors at now, the upcoming seniors now, raise your hand. All right, put your hand down. This is the moment. This is your last year doing this. This is what you're going to benefit from, where you move and where you're going to next in your life. It doesn't stop here. And I want you all to know that after you graduate, graduate from whatever school that you graduated from, you have to think about what's that thing of what am I going to do next? What's the next 5 years of my life is going to be? After 5, okay, now I'm looking at 10. It ain't a 5-year thing every year. It's 5 to 10, and then it's going up to 20 years. Where are you going to stand at far as where it's retirement? Where do you want to sit at? People going to laugh, they going to joke, they do all of that in this uniform. But once they graduate high school, you're going to see them at their recruiting office because this is the last thing, that's the last choice that they got. They done went to jail, they done done what they done. I done arrested some of my own classmates, and they look at me and they be like, huh. I'm like, hey, time to move on, buddy. But, you know, that's what it is. And it's not that I'm better than nobody else. I don't hold myself better than nobody else. I just know where I want to stand, and I know where I want my parents to know where I stood from. You don't have to go to the military. The military is not for everybody. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. I enjoyed the program, I really did. But I just took another path of what life took me to. I still think about the military sometimes, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think back what I could have done when I was in high school, but then again, it's like, okay, don't be a hypocrite for myself because I don't want to refer back to the past. Now I'm what's going to the future. So I just want you all to know, ask yourself, where are you going next? What's your next step? Juniors, y'all gonna be right on behind them. You are the ones that's gonna carry the torch. The program benefits every year. You all have to make your own school's program the best what you want. Me, hey, when them charities came through, we were coming through. We weren't coming to play with nobody. And that's how I handle business. But was I the head of my high school? No. Did people think I was the head of my high school? Yes. But I knew how I wanted the program to be ran. I didn't want it to be like, hey, I'm the boss. But I know when they say the Cherokee Battalion, hey, we coming through. That's how I want it to be. And that's how I am about my job. When my name gets on the scene and when that big hat comes on, I'm all about business. I'm not playing around with you. Because one, I'm going home. My parents didn't sign up to bury me. It's the other way around. So, I mean, that's the thing that I look at. Yes, my job is stressful. It's an honor to be where I am. When I applied to this position back in 2020, it was over 2,500 people from all across the United States applied to be a Georgia State Trooper. 72 made the cut. And I was one of those 72 that made the cut out of 2,500 people. And I want you all to apply that to your everyday life, because wherever you go next, wherever your future is going to take you to, there's going to be some colleges that you apply for. Your friend might apply, but they didn't do what they supposed to do on their end when it came to the check. So they done got booted off the island now. So, but hey, like I always say, the program is what you benefit from it. You know, what I might say can come in one ear and go out the next. That's your opinion. But to somebody else, they're going to really understand or what the message is really saying. Take what the program gives you. The contacts you meet, the faces you sit by, remember those faces. Hell, I still remember the people that I went to camp with. You still stay in contact. They got something going on productive about themselves. That's how you can be in my inner circle. So remember the people that you sit by to. Remember the names. Remember the faces. Because 10 years from now, those are going to be those names that you need. You might say, what I'm going to need them for? You're going to realize it. You're going to realize it. The people in my camp, some of them are my best friends to this day. I still talk to them on the phone. We see each other on social media. They done traveled the world. They done what they're supposed to done. It's because what they benefited from the small thing that came from this program. And I apply that to my day-to-day life. And I ain't up here to say you what the program is going to do and all that. I'm speaking real facts. And that's all of what I am. I'm going to give it to you whether you like it or you don't. And if you don't, hey, I'm sorry. But like I said, you know, I appreciate all of you all. I want you to enjoy your time here at this camp. You know, remember the faces. Remember the people that you meet. Enjoy your time. Because time is the most important thing. And don't look back from yesterday or tomorrow saying what I could have done as far as what you're going to do to next. Because that's where it's going to really matter the most. And I'm telling you, I mean, I enjoy it. I done seen what this program done from when I started. It started out on a local level. Now here it is. You got people from all parts of the state. So I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. I can't lie to you now. Back then it was a local for me, like I said. It was very local. I knew the people that I seen at the award ceremony, at the camp, the training events, and everything. That's where I remember them from. But now here it is, you got a big camaraderie. You're meeting with everybody. And I can also say as well, you know, as far as my work performance on the road, it has paid off. You know, now the captain of my troop, which I'm local here in Troop D, now they done put something out. Now I have been assigned to a Troop D task force. Now from me going from 3 counties at my regular post, now I will go to 20 counties serving over my whole troop. I will go to the areas now where the most dangerous guys are. I mean, I done dealt with the most dangerous guys that it is, as far as on the road. I done been in some situations where it's at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and the violator telling you, hey, you ain't going home tonight. It's the other way around. So I'm going to tell you that. But like I always say, I appreciate you all. I can't stress that enough. Enjoy the program. Enjoy your time in here. Look at your partners today, because life is too short. But if y'all have any questions for me, y'all can go ahead and ask me any questions.
Just raise your hand. Stand up when you do that. No questions?
Amazing. Thank you so much for all that knowledge.
You said what now? How did I start going to law enforcement?
Hey guys, hold it down.
The way I started in law enforcement, I knew what I wanted for myself. I knew my worth and I knew what was going on through my head. I could have went, and it's not to downplay anybody else. I could have went to any city, I would have went to any county. No, I want to go straight to the top. When I get out of cars and you ask any agency around here, you ask any agency, what does a Georgia State Trooper do? They gonna know. You don't play with the Georgia State Patrol. I'm gonna be straight up with you. And that's that title that I wanted. That's that title that I wanted. I wanted to understand, and I wanted to, when people be like, hey, when this blue shirt and that big hat come on, they understood on what's the motto. Now, I'm not gonna tell you no lie, it's hard. Trooper school is hard. I spent that time away from my family, in which the thing of it is, I didn't make it through the first time I went. My first school I went through on January 3rd, 2021. After 18 weeks, I hated tests. I still hate tests. So I failed. I failed my first trooper school. Mind you the fact I have been sprayed, I've been pepper sprayed, I've been tased, I went through the gas chamber. I went through all three. 20 weeks of my life away from my family, away from my friends, everything. I had to give all that up. So after that, I left. Went home Friday. My captain at the time was Gary Fiveash. He's a chief up in LaGrange right now. I left Friday afternoon. He told me, he said, hey, this is not the end for you. There's something else, and I want you to stay with it. My mind was, I'm not gonna tell you a lie, I was done. I really was. After being away from that time, and I was 4 weeks away from going to field training, I was done. I saluted my captain. I told him, hey, sir, I appreciate you. I really do. He told me, no, there's something else for you. So he called me Saturday. He called me Sunday. He told me Monday, you're behind, better be up in Atlanta. So I went to Atlanta. I went to Atlanta for 3 months. Came back to August. I had to start over the whole entire trooper school, brand new. Which this time when I knew I was going back, I knew, hey, this time it wasn't no failure. I'm gonna continue to keep on doing what I'm gonna do. I'm going home, and I'm going home with a big hat and them keys to that Charger. That's exactly what I did.
You got one over here?
Yes, sir.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Alright, Jerry, like the time change, do you actually like being the police? Or like,
I'm gonna tell you, it's very hard at times. It really is. Times has changed a lot. I can tell you, one of the instructors in here, he was an officer as well. He knows. Times is different. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. People, they talk to you any type of way on the side of the road. It's how you stay professional. Now, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I ain't no pit bull. You ain't gonna sit there and dog walk me on the side of the road. I'm not gonna do that. Once I say what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna handle business. I'm not better, but there's a difference on how you take care of yourself on the side of the road. It is tough. It's a tough. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. When people criticizing you because you're skin, on how they talk to you, the things that come out of their mouth, it's a lot. It is. It's a tough job. You have to have the heart to be able to do this job because one, my job is to keep people safe. That's my main job. My main job is to keep people safe. And this job, it gives you a lot of trauma. And I'll tell you, for instance, so June the 4th, 2022, I'll tell you tomorrow's my birthday. So June 4th. So June 4th, 2022, I got called. It was about 6:25 in the morning. I got called. I said, hey, they said, hey, need you to be en route to a wreck. I said, okay. I'm putting my clothes on. I'll be en route. They said, hey, it's accident with injuries. I said, okay, I'm en route. Got a call back 10 minutes later and said, hey, they are deceased. I said, okay, I'm still en route. Key back up again. They said, hey, we found the car seat, but we don't know if we can find the baby. I said, okay, I'm still en route. Now, mind you the fact, this wreck is all the way north of territory, so it took me about an hour to get there. Lights and sirens, I'm getting there. I get on scene, I see a F-350. F-350 is in, we'll say State Route 41. F-350, he's in basically going down south. The other car was going north. Everything from the front of that car was in the driver's seat with her. Smashed up. Thank God that there was no baby. But I will tell you, what got me hard on seatbelts was that fatality. Because she did not have her seatbelt on. And I went to her house, and I had to tell her mom and her dad that unfortunately your child is not coming home. Because it's the simplest things of what we take part of about driving. And 2 months ago, we were out doing a road check. And a car coming on up to the road check, she hands me her driver's license, she started crying. And I told her, I asked her, I said, man, what are you crying for? She said, my daughter died right here in this same exact spot. And I told her, I said, ma'am, I'm the one that worked that wreck. And she had a granddaughter in the back seat. The same kid that I had. So sink that in your moment for a mind. That somebody's child is not going home. That's a childless child. Her mom is not him. So, like I say, it's the little things that makes life very grateful, to be very appreciative to be of. And it's things like this program for you to be grateful of. Two different circumstances, but mind you the fact that somebody that sat in this seat and somebody that was part of my school as well sat in the same exact seat, but wasn't on that same end when I look back at them the next time. So that's why I'm very grateful of this program. Because I wasn't one of those, what you say, 1% or 2% or 3%. I wasn't one of those. I was one of the ones that actually kept my head up high and to keep on striving on for what's next. So, like I always say, thank you all. I really do. Keep on striving.
Thank you once again, Mr. Willis, for those words of inspiration. On behalf of our camp commander, Dr. Mona Venny, we have a small token of our appreciation that we would like to give to you today, sir.
Thank you.
We will now have the platoon tax come to present the awards for basic and advanced cadets from each platoon. The winner of the Basic Leadership Award for First Platoon is Janae Marshall from Miller Grove High School. The winner of the Advanced Leadership Award for First Platoon is Kobe Perez Lopez from Canby High School.
Hold up, and shake the trooper's hand on your way out. There you go.
The winner of the Basic Leadership Award for Second Platoon is Michaela Hayes from Maynard Jackson High School. The winner of the Advanced Leadership Award for Second Platoon is Derek Mitchell from Midtown High School. Thank you, Alpha Company TAC. The winner of the Basic Leadership Award for Third Platoon is Anaya Stalsworth from Washington High School.
Shake hands.
Don't shake it.
The winner of the Advanced Leadership Award for Third Platoon is Jemiah Simmons from Mays High School. The winner of the Basic Leadership Award for 4th Platoon is Isabella Taylor from Douglas High School. The winner of the Advanced Leadership Award for 4th Platoon is Danae Hinton from South Atlanta High School. The winner of the Basic Leadership Award for 5th Platoon is Demisha Aegis from Mays High School. The winner of the Advanced Leadership Award for 5th Platoon is Jalen Bush from Midtown High School. The winner of the Basic Leadership Award for 6th Platoon is Zarai Gonzalez from North Atlanta High School. The winner of the Advanced Leadership Award for 6th Platoon is Ethan Reed from Chamblee High School.
Little surprise. I know. Congratulations.
Let's give all these deserving cadets one more round of applause.
Hey guys, let's give my main man right here a hand for narrating tonight. Good job for the show. Hey, we have one more thing we're gonna do, so we gotta hand out a few streamers. I can't talk streamers. We're gonna hang out. So Apple Company, you think you get one of these? Hold on, Sergeant Major got something.
Do that this afternoon. Afternoon competition.
It's been a change. Sergeant Major has it.
So close it up. Go ahead and close it up.
Gun.
We will now hear from our Camp Sergeant Major, Sergeant Major Henry.
All right. Charlie Compton, on your feet. Charlie Compton, go to Chow. Move out. Go.